What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another video, and in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing Transformers Earth Spark, um, I want to say deluxe class. Yeah, this is deluxe class Megatron. So I like this Megatron figure because it's the closest one that looks like Transformers Prime Megatron, and to the people that did not know, Transformers Prime is my favorite Transformers show ever. So, this figure is really similar to it. Sorry if you hear the background, by the way. The washing machine's on. But anyways, details. He has really nice silver for his face. He has the red eyes, but he was a good guy in the show for some reason. I don't know why. There's the purple ghost insignia that he has because he joined that ghost team in the show. He also has some nice metallic light blue for the cockpit of the plane or helicopter, I guess. I don't know what he exactly turns into. Over here, this is just a normal gray and black plastic. In the back, there is some silver over here for the cockpit. Once again, this is the real cockpit for the for the alt mode. And then I don't know what this is over here on his ass. There's also some more light silver, blue detail for the windshield of the plane in his alt mode. And then there's also a lot of red everywhere because Megatron did have red. And also, these are the propellers that are for the helicopter slash plane that he is in his alt mode. For accessories, he did come with a fusion cannon and a part to make Mandroid, who was basically one of the main villains. Well, technically, I guess the main villain of the show. But I found this guy at a thrift store, so obviously he doesn't have the fusion cannon nor the limb for Mandroid, so there's really nothing for me to say for accessories. For size comparisons, here he is right next to the Legacy Deluxe class and Age of the Primes slash Legacy Close Jumper. Here he is right next to a core class like the Legacy Evolution Optimus Prime. And here he is right next to the Studio Series Transformers 1 Deluxe class Orion packs. I mention one more thing. Since this guy doesn't really have any accessories, I kind of use his propellers as accessories since they can basically be like a chopping type weapon, since they can spin around. So yeah. Anyways, let's get to articulation. So for his articulation, his head can look up. He cannot look down. His head can look left and right. You just can't really do a full 360 from it. He can move his shoulder up like this due to I guess technically a ratchet joint in there, but not really. He has ball joints over here at the shoulder, so you can rotate a full 360 from that. There's no bicep swivel, but there is a ball joint at the elbow, so I guess you can get a bicep swivel from that, and there's also an elbow bend. It is kind of hard to do, the bicep swivel, since you have the propellers, but as I said, you can't just move these down, and you'll have much more of a cleaner bicep swivel. Also, there's no wrist rotation. There's no waist rotation because the waist is a part of the transformation. You have to extend it. So yeah, there's obviously no waist rotation. This part's supposed to be facing upwards. He can kick back. He can kick forward like this to really good points. He can kick out to the side if you move his little skirt piece up to that point. He can rotate a full 360. I just don't want to try to break him, but he can rotate a full 360 at the thighs, and there's also knee bend. There is also ankle pivot and foot tilt. That's mostly for the transformation as well. So yeah. Speaking of the transformation, let's get to it. So first you're gonna come over here and you're going to move his feet like this. Make sure they're locked in like that. Then you're going to come over here and you're going to pull like this. And the waist, as I said, doesn't have any waist rotation because it extends like this. So now, what you're going to do is, you're going to come over here. This also hides his head since the torso moves up. You're going to come over here and you're going to use these, I guess, partially ratchet joints, his shoulder part, like articulation, to connect these two together to form the front of the helicopter plane that he is. Then let's see. Do I remember how to do this? I've only transformed this guy once or twice. Okay. So then you're going to move these pieces like this, these skirt pieces, and you're going to make sure that these little tabs over here go inside of this hole. It's a small hole right there. like this. Repeat the exact same thing on this side. And then you're going to rotate his feet or legs like this, and you're going to tap them in like that. Connect it in. And you basically have the entire rear, basically like 95% of the plane done. Then you're just going to have to lower this piece down, make sure it tabs in like that. And now for the hands, you're going to move them like this because they tab in over here to the shoulders. So the arm piece over here is going to untab. And then you have to move this piece like this and tab it in up here. And just repeat the exact same thing on this side. So move it like that. Then use the ball joint. Maybe you have to extend this out first. Then move this like that. And then move the propeller. And then just tab it in right there. And, okay, I guess I remembered how to do it. And here he is in his helicopter/plane mode. The alt mode for him is not that bad. It actually looks really good. On the bottom, as you can see, it just looks like somebody who is, I don't know, really flexible, and he's moving his legs. Why is there hair? Ew. That's just like moving his legs to the wrong direction, and also is moving his hands and shoulders to a really crooked position. But from the top, it actually looks like a really good plane. You can even see the missiles over here, even though I doubt they can fire. Since the hand is blocking it, but it's fine. The alt mode looks clean from mostly every single angle but the bottom. But they did also incorporate a few other things like landing gear, since he is technically a plane/helicopter. They didn't really add any like landing gear to the front, but I guess you could pretend these parts are like landing gear. I don't know. And then his propeller is also spin. So yeah, honestly, he costed a lot of money in stores. I only got him in like a bag of other stuff from a thrift store. So to be honest, he's worth it. Not really worth paying $20-something for him in store, but if you do find him in a thrift store, even if he's missing his fusion cannon or the Mandroid accessory, still get him. He's a really fun figure. I like to mess around with him a lot. That's not what I meant. But yeah. He also goes really good with the Warrior class figures like Thrash and Optimus Prime. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for watching my review on Transformers Earthspark Deluxe class or mainline figure, I guess. Megatron. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you in the next Transformers review. Bye.